YouTube, this is Bronco doing a reach track review, and this is my MLG AMAZINGGG special. And I met MLG Amazing through RLD Hot Tamale. He was talking about him and his maps, and he asked me to do a review on him, and I took a look at his maps, and I really liked him, so I decided that I'd do this review for him. And MLG Amazing is kind of special. He started making his maps. All the maps in this video were made March 21st and on. So basically, he made a map every day for like a week. He's probably on spring break or had a week off of school or something. But he made all these maps within a week. And this is his first map, and basically as his maps go on, they get better. And that first map was called Asteroid because you saw the rocks kind of floating around in space. And this map is called Cherry Hills, which is a double wide. But so I really like MLG Amazing's maps, and he doesn't have a mic, so I haven't got to talk to him yet. But maybe he will sometime in the future. And yeah, so really like his maps, and you should really check them out. He has a good variety of them, predominantly roller coasters, but as you can see, he does have some double wide tracks in the mix as well. This is the only double wide track that I have in this review, and so far I like it a lot. It's nice and smooth, and has some nice jumps. Most double wides don't have any jumps in them. So this, kind of stands out because it has quite a few jumps, and they're not big jumps, but they do make a difference because most double wide tracks don't have them. One thing I don't like about this map is the last checkpoint is way back there, and if you're only doing one lap, you miss all of this kind of terrain part of the track. So really the lap ends when you get up here to this checkpoint, because yeah, the way the race is set up, you kind of miss that whole back side of the track. So this next map is called Cliffside, and is obviously a roller coaster, and I think this is his second roller coaster that he made. Asteroid was his first one, and as you can probably tell by the name and some of the scenery, that this map takes place underneath the Coliseum, and next to the cliff over here, this thing to my left. And this roller coaster doesn't have too many jumps. It has a couple small ones, but it's not really jump. It's just more of a break in the track, as you'll see later in this video. And yeah, I really like this track. It's not especially long. It's actually kind of a short roller coaster, but it's pretty fun. And yeah, that's probably the biggest jump in this track, and it's more of kind of a winding roller coaster, but it doesn't have too many hills and stuff, so it's more of a flat coaster. Something I could relate to would probably be Around the Mountain, and which is made by Cookie Monster, and Electric, which is made by VI Ionized. That's probably what I could relate that map to. So this next map is called Enigma, and if you don't know, Enigma is a mystery or a puzzle. And I really like this map because of basically the overall layout, and probably one of my favorite maps that MLG Amazing has made. I like the spiral, this kind of spiral to start off the track, and one thing is you're able to cheat on the track if you drive off the edge and not do the spiral at all. You can make this next checkpoint, but I didn't want to cheat, so I didn't do it. And so I like this this track because it has some nice spirals, which are amazing features to have in roller coasters. I think every good roller coaster should have a spiral, and I really like this berm turn that Can't Stop Donut makes. They're very smooth, and they're really well made, and they look very realistic. Yeah, so it has a bunch of great features to this map, and there's a couple breaks in the track which are okay. They act as mini jumps, but this track also does have a couple big jumps coming up here. And so this map doesn't have as big as jumps as the ones that Dawes has, but you know, there are definitely jumps. And coming up here, I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to do, and so just kind of drove off the edge. Wasn't really expecting anything, or I wasn't really sure what to do there. Here you can see me kind of enigmated. It's a bad word. I was in an enigma of which direction to use, and so now I see where the map name comes from, because that area is a little confusing. So if you haven't raced this map before, you probably won't notice that driving over that edge will turn into a sudden death. And
checkpoint reached.
Also, if you fall off, there's no kill barrier on the bottom, so you're gonna have to drive into water. And you know, it's not that crucial, but if you're doing a competitive race, it is, because if you fall off, you're gonna want to try and spawn back in immediately, so you can get back to the action. And yeah, so, but you know, that's not a reason to hate on the map, because there's no kill barrier. You know, it's just a minor flaw in every coaster, and every track for that matter has its flaws. So this next map is called Staralight, and as you can see, it is a roller coaster. And one thing this map kind of reminds me of is Perfect Insanity. The way it has kind of winds around this little center area. It's not as dramatic as Perfect Insanity, where you're going around the same thing the whole time, but there is this little centerpiece area that you drive around. And now that I think about it, it's not really Perfect Insanity. It's more of Aftermath that it kind of reminds me of, just the turns and stuff. And then yeah, actually, you know what? It doesn't remind me of Aftermath. I take that back. I was saying something that didn't matter. But back to the track. I really like this track because it doesn't have too many jumps. It has a couple of small jumps like so. And sorry, I fell off. Ducane's online. But it has some nice scenery. Those look like satellite dishes. And satellite dishes are kind of common, but you know, you don't have to have amazing scenery on every map. You don't have to be like Duquesne and spend your life making nice scenery. But I like this track. Nice and smooth, well laid out, and missed the checkpoint there, which is kind of a fail, and almost fell off. But moving on, this next map is called Split, and it's a pretty unique track, except Proforge Racing, or I think it's RLD Hot Tamale, is making one that is similar to this, where it's a double wide. The track is split in two, so you can either go over the hill or underneath it. So it kind of reminds me of that, but they haven't finished that map yet, so I guess you could say that this map was made first, so he's not stealing any ideas. But this map is, the beginning is nice, but this part kind of gets a little boring. It's just flat racing, and I think he could have done a little more with this track. And you know, the track ends with the teleporter, which it's not terrible, but I definitely think he could have done a little more of this back stretch of the track. And I was going to show the different, I guess the different lanes you could take on this track, but you know, I decided that you could see it anyways, so it didn't really matter that much. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you liked the review. MLG AMAZINGGG, I know you've been asking me for a while. Alright, thanks.